Where did that rumor come from other than him?
Yeah, exactly.
Big a city called Salt Lake. It's got the grooviest kids, that's why we never get tired of Salt Lake.
I've just never heard a song about Utah.
Yeah, I had to look it up. I had to Google songs about
Just
Utah.
search Salt Lake City.
I'm sure there's some like weird.
Why are the Beach Boys singing about Utah?
Come on, baby.
They're
What
like,
are you
get the,
talking about?
are they like,
What
get
do
the
you mean?
fuck out of Salt Lake?
No, they dig it. The kids are groovy,
The
dude.
kids are groovy. They're drinking
Okay.
sodas. They're not all hopped up in caffeine.
Yeah,
and
you get to know the
drugs.
real person.
Yeah.
It's just-
Do you ever go to the soda shops?
I've been to a soda shop.
All right, welcome to Low Effort, High Reward. I'm John. This is Alex, okay? And we're here with our big guest.
Hell yeah. Everybody, it's Trey Lamb.
It's Trey Lamb.
Oh, hi. Wow, what a
Oh, they're getting loud for you.
Jesus, guys, please. Come on. Oh, okay. Okay.
All the way from Salt Lake City, Utah.
I came here just for this.
Yeah,
It's a
truly.
10-hour drive.
Well,
Can you drive here?
Yeah.
We
No, you
flew you out, right?
Right, yeah.
Oh, right.
They flew me out to Vegas, and then I drove from Vegas.
Hell yeah. No, you're doing a little tour.
You could
West
call it
Coast
that. You
tour?
could also not
Yeah.
call it that. It
I
would
mean, people
be-
call tours like doing a show in East Hollywood and then a show in
You'll
Santa
see-
Monica.
I remember when I was open micing it. I mean, a couple of years in, you would see people would post a picture of themselves and then all these dates.
Yeah.
Oh,
half
insane.
of them are literally open mic. It's like, what the fuck? We're gonna catch you
I've got a
there.
featured spot at Fourth Wall.
Yeah, dude, it'd be like
The
shit like
improv
that, yeah.
mic.
Oh my god. Man. Yeah. So you could call it a tour, and you could not call it a tour, and it would mean the same thing. But I'm doing some spots, dude. I
Fuck
had
yeah.
some shit lined up.
Very
Yeah, it's
cool.
fun. San Diego, Santa Barbara, Los Angeles.
Well, it's great to see you. It's been a while.
It's been what
Basically
over 2 years?
Yeah.
Oh no, 2 years in August, so almost 2.5 now. Yeah.
But we didn't see you when the pandemic hit. I feel like everybody.
Yeah, you were
kinda
still in LA.
isolated.
We weren't hanging out.
Oh yeah.
Like right.
Why did you say it like that?
I don't know,
You said
no.
it like it was a thing.
No.
Well, you were just like sitting there, like just with your plane ticket in your hand, just waiting to leave.
I wasn't seeing any. I didn't want to.
Honestly-
I was super strict during COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, you took
Well, I mean,
that.
if
Glad you could
anyone-
be strict about something, John. Glad that's where you started to care about your health. All of a sudden. Well, you know what? Now's a
Damn.
good time.
Listen, I'm not gonna let you come on my podcast and disrespect me like
Well,
that.
but you look like this, though. You
He's-
do.
Well, you should have been a little more strict during COVID, given
Why?
your tiny lungs and everything.
They're not gonna get
Okay.
it, bro.
No,
It's
John-
not gonna work.
We're gonna
here.
start it.
It's an inside.
We're gonna
joke
tell
that
the
doesn't
story.
Make sense.
John is sitting there, like when the COVID stuff comes out, just reading the pre-existing conditions, going, fuck,
Yeah.
God, all
It
of
was
them.
a fat
this too?
holocaust.
Yeah, dude. What, the skin thing too? Why?
The skin. Honestly, it is.
Yeah,
It's
it's
an autoimmune disease.
Honestly, bro, I was sitting there in Salt Lake. I was like, I just hope John makes it. This trying time, dude.
Every time your phone rang, you were like, fuck, oh, thank God.
Yeah. Oh, okay, he's still okay. I didn't. I drove to Salt Lake. I packed up all my shit one day.
In the Prius?
Well, funny thing about that got repossessed.
Oh,
like a
geez.
couple weeks, like before the first lockdown.
Oh, shit.
Some stuff with my dad.
Yeah.
If you're watching, Brian.
You call him by his first name?
Well, just so he knows.
Okay. Not your other dad?
Yeah. There's. I don't know.
Didn't your catalytic converter get stolen though
That
right
al- that-
before?
that also happened. That happened a few months before.
Oh, and
So
then
I-
you got.
and so it got stolen, and then because the car was under my dad's name, right,
Mhm.
for insurance purposes, and relax, and then and he wasn't the most responsible. So when the catalytic converter got stolen, you're supposed to go through the manufacturer to get a new one. You can't just go to AutoZone and get one. So
Yeah.
you have to. It's a whole process. But going through the manufacturer is not a thing for my.
Well, no, but that makes sense too. I get that.
Yeah, so he took me down to the town right before the Mexican border, like San Isidro, but like
Okay.
deep into
Yeah.
it. To
Like you could
this,
see the fence.
you could see the fence. To this lot, this big lot with all the. I mean, it looked like a swap meet of little garages. All it was like a junkyard also, but like
Yeah, like
And
storage
so
lockers.
I'm driving my Prius in this dirt road and following this dude who's like, yeah, come this way. And then we pull up to this thing, and I gave the guy $700 cash, and then I had a catalytic converter.
You probably got your catalytic converter back. Someone probably stole it, gave it to them.
I should have checked the VIN. I should have checked the serial number because, yeah, probably.
Like this one fits perfectly.
Like,
It's
wow,
like-
what are the odds? Yeah.
God, I'm just down here, and it feels like I've been here before.
Yeah, they got in the car. They're like, oh, yeah. The seat was still adjusted to them. They're like, oh, shit, I left my lighter in here. Dude.
The guy sits down, and he's just like doesn't have to push the seat back as much as he normally
Exactly.
would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he presses one of the buttons. It's already logged into the.
Yeah, his phone connects. Right away.
His phone connects.
Yeah, so he so got it done, and then like a month later, it got repossessed. So it turns out my dad had taken out some loans on the title, and I was unaware of it.
As you do.
And when he failed to pay them back, they took the car that I happened to be.
It's called insurance. You said it was for insurance purposes. That was loan
exactly.
insurance.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, and then I told him, I was like, hey, it's gone. You know, you didn't pay. He's like, well, no, I gave you $200. Remember? I was like, what? He's like,
That was for a new
that
car.
was for that was like my share of the loan. Taken out of the car, so I was in on it. It was trying to get at. I was like,
Okay.
you had a hand in this.
Okay.
Jack.
I
You took
see.
that
You were a
$200.
co-signer on the loan.
Yeah, he's like that. When you took that $200, this is what you were signing up for. So car's gone. I live in this. I did not like my living situation. The guy that I lived with this couple, and the guy was looting, like during all this stuff.
Okay.
So he would come back with a bunch of shit.
Hell yeah.
And he'd be like, yeah, man, I just hit this place. I hit this Target. I hit this liquor store. And I'm like,
A liquor store. Did he?
yeah, he hit a liquor store.
Did he
came back with
just
some
stick up a liquor store?
He just, no, you just smash and grab, baby. Just went in, got out. He's like, yeah, I was just walking by. And like someone threw a brick through the window or whatever. And a bunch of people rushed in. So, well, fuck it. I went and grabbed something. And he's telling me about this. I'm just thinking about my laptop and my shoes and my room. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, this is not a good thing. So
Who
then,
was this guy? How?
I just found a listing
Craigslist?
on Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace, everybody.
Shout out you, Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah. So yeah, and he would tell me about how we would sit on the balcony and smoke,
Okay.
and I would listen to him tell these just lies, these stories that were just not true. But I couldn't call him out on it because he's gonna kill me. Like he's gonna steal my stuff and
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna go missing. He told me that he was in the Navy and that he was on the carrier that they threw Bin Laden off of. Like he told me he was there. Like he saw him.
It was like
He saw
widely
Bin
known.
Laden.
I got to see it. And I just had to sit there and be like, "Oh yeah, wow, that's fucking that. What a monumental."
And now he lives
experience."
in a living rorum.
And now he's living in a living room. And he was telling me about how he's gonna get the new Tesla truck. Like
Yeah.
he's in a waiting line, but he's also looting. You know, like just the craziest
You-
shit.
You gotta look
Imagine.
fresh in your Tesla.
He's gonna
Yeah, I mean,
loot
yeah.
the
He's
Tesla.
gonna loot Tesla.
Comes back with a pair of keys.
Yeah.
Dude, on the ship, on the carrier that Bin Laden was on.
Wait,
It's
was
such
Bin
a Forrest
Laden?
Gump
Was Bin
2
Laden,
moment.
was Bin Laden
What an
thrown off a
insane
carrier?
thing. Yeah, they threw him in the ocean. That's
So
the whole
that's what
They
thing.
say they threw him in the
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
he died and he
if
was
you
thrown in the
believe
middle of
that.
the ocean, and the only guy that ever saw him was Trey's old
fucking
roommate.
roommate, dude. Fucking Darius, bro. Yeah.
Wow. he
looter.
was like heaving his body off.
Yeah. And dude, it was like, you know.
He's
black-
like, you see this? This is a Bin Laden hair.
Yeah,
I
I
got
got
it
a
off.
piece of it.
We
I got
did-
He
a piece of
looted
his
it off
beard.
Bin
He
Laden.
checked his pockets before he
Yeah,
threw him off for sure.
It's like, yeah, here's his beard. That's your pube for sure, dude. Like, yeah, it was nuts. And then BLM was like popping then too, and
Mhm.
Yeah.
so there was a fun dichotomy.
Was he B?
He was the B in BLM.
Yeah, figure that out.
And but yeah, so it was really fun to be around all that, seeing everyone post a black square, and then living with a guy who's fucking looting and lying.
Did
to
you
me
ever get any loot from it?
He gave me a shot of the whatever Dom Perignon, whatever shit he stole. You know?
Shot of the liquor.
Yeah, I got a shot to celebrate.
Yeah.
You know, but so that all that was happening, and so I just packed up a U-Haul and I just fucking left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's pretty. Yeah, that's reasonable.
So it kind of worked out that the car got repossessed because I was like,
Oh, yeah.
everything goes in the U-Haul, and then I take the U-Haul.
Yeah. No.
Wow.
Yeah. That's perfect.
Did you were you signed to a lease with this person?
It was month to month. And
Oh, hell
they
yeah.
wanted me to be there for at least 3. I think I lasted like 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. You had just moved in there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because my last place, it just didn't work out.
Well, yeah,
They all
that's
moved
pretty
away,
reasonable
so-
to leave there as soon as possible. That's
Yeah. It just shit got so intense like right away.
So you moved in
Yeah.
during the pandemic.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
From
that's
Holly-
hilarious.
From West Hollywood, which was a nice area where my catalytic converter got stolen. From there to fucking middle of Koreatown, and like, I'm driving around an hour looking for parking just to wake up in
Yeah.
an hour to move my car. It's like, and then so
Dude,
yeah,
it's fucking rough. Yeah.
yeah.
That
So
sucks.
that was my life, and then so I just chose the easy living of Utah, baby. You heard it from the Beach Boys.
Oh, yeah. Very reasonable decision to make.
Yeah. But it was all based on stand up though. It was all just for stage time. And
Yeah.
like,
Did you know that Utah had was Wise Guys a club that you really wanted to?
no, I
Be around?
I didn't even know much about
Oh,
it. you
cool.
know, like I've only heard good things about it, like from other podcasts. Like comedians always say
Yeah.
good things about it. But that wasn't the goal. I'm like, I'm gonna be a wise guy. And it's like it was just really like where they didn't shut down for very long, and I could afford to live at this place.
Yeah.
And then honestly, when I first moved out, a lot of us were thinking of we're gonna move back pretty soon,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
but then shit didn't get better.
Yeah.
Yeah. For a
How
while.
soon did Wise Guys open?
I think they only had a hard shutdown for like 3-4 weeks,
Oh, wow.
or maybe 3 weeks. They were like really shut down and then back up, and then they had like precautions and stuff like that. But nah, by the time I got there, it was like fully going.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
August. That's correct. Because July is like when I moved back to Orange County and like started
Oh, yeah, because you still
actually
lived
locking
in North Hollywood.
down. Yeah, I lived like by myself for like a couple months because my roommate went back to New York.
Oh, yeah, and you were just ordering food from Uncle Paul's.
Uncle Polly's. Yeah. I would order Uncle
Groceries.
Polly groceries and then make food. Yeah, it was great.
That's good. What would you make? Like what?
I'd make pasta.
Yep.
I'd make a grilled cheese.
Yep.
I would make
So carbs and
Yeah. No,
Carbs
wait.
and carbs and cheese.
What else? Like sandwiches and stuff, too?
sandwiches.
And that was all just dinner?
Yeah, and then I had lunch. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How late it was. Oh yes.
Well, I had to lean over. Okay, so
It takes you a while to do anything.
yeah.
Yeah, you look like this all the time. That's cool, man. That's cool.
Damn.
So you had a good pandemic.
Trey and I
then.
should have roast battle. I think next time you come to Los
No
Angeles,
way, dude.
we're gonna
There's no
roast.
way
we're gonna
I'm
roast
win
battle.
against you. You're the roast king as of a couple weeks.
Thank
until
you,
A couple
thank
weeks
you.
Ago.
Until
Right.
he technically still has his belts
I'm the roast king still. Okay.
of Los Angeles, not San Francisco.
Right.
She's not even from San Francisco. Okay. It's
Wherever
alright.
she is, she's in your head now, dude.
Dude,
where she's at right
she's
now.
living
Rent-free,
rent
dog.
It's right in that fucking dome.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Yeah, man. I don't know. So I have a couple things prepared. Maybe.
Yeah, you got some. We got segments.
No, not segments. Just like a story.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we
This'll
can,
be good.
we can get into it now. So Trey is
He's gone.
he just walks away. So Trey, I think we just say some story because Trey said he wants to be reminded of some stuff.
I did ask.
So
him
should we describe Trey's perfect day? This is the Trey that we knew before you.
Yeah, we
moved
can do
to
the
So
perfect
this
day.
is, so this is when we talk. We're talking like January, February of 2020.
Just bright-eyed,
We're just
not a
hanging
care in
out.
the world.
Yeah. Okay.
We're friends,
All right.
you
all right,
know.
we're hanging. We're in the swing of things.
Yeah.
All right,
You
hit
told me, you told me you're like this is what a perfect day is to me. You go, I wake up, I smoke a moke. I think we're talking about mokes. I think that's kind of what prompted
That
it.
was my shit.
Okay.
dude.
Yeah. And so you're like, I smoke a moke. Then I walk to Subway.
Yeah.
I buy 2 sandwiches. I come back. I eat the first sandwich, smoke another, then fall right asleep. And then you say I take a nap for like 2.5 hours, and then you wake up, eat the second Subway sandwich that you had there. And I think that was the end of the. I think that was just kind
That
of
was it?
yeah,
That
that
was
was
the whole
it.
thing.
Figure it
Yeah.
out from there.
Yeah.
See, I don't remember saying that to you, but that sounds right. That sounds like a good day at the time, for sure. I don't know about the 2 because one would
It
be
might have been-
sitting in soggy all day. If
Yeah,
I
but-
got one
You eat half.
and I eat half.
Well, it was definitely the part
'Cause
I know
I was like,
for sure is that you woke up and I said because I said why, like why? Because you said either leave one of them or only eat half or something. And I was
Yeah.
like why? And you're like for when I wake up.
yeah, what the fuck?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
What is better than like having when you
A
get
lukewarm
so high,
Subway sandwich.
bro? When you wake up from just being high as shit,
Yeah.
what do you want? You're hungry. It's like what you feel all the time, like every second of every day.
He's like, yeah, I just don't need a nap for that.
yeah. You just do it
Mhm.
awake all the time. You don't need anything. You've clearly. So
Well, he's just like, why would you let it get cold?
right. I
Or
mean, they're not,
warm.
the ones I got were fine,
Yeah.
cold or lukewarm even.
It's
I
kind of
was-
nice in the sun because then the cheese gets a little, it settles in there.
Do you guys get hot sandwiches from Subway?
no.
Toasted. I do. That's
Yeah.
Toasted, yeah,
Yeah,
toasted.
toasted.
Miss sometimes. I don't know.
Well, with the one I like to get, fucking now I'm hungry, dude. The one I like to get is Great Toasted. Okay.
What is
go-to?
it?
It's the Italian herbs and cheese. Italian,
Of
the
course.
Italian
Oh.
on the Italian herbs and cheese.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh, the Italian BMT.
No, spicy Italian.
Spicy
Ooh.
That's what it
Italian.
is, on the Italian herbs and cheese.
Yeah, classic.
And then I'll throw some fucking lettuce and some onions, and you
You
decorate
zhuzh it up.
I zhuzh it
Yeah.
up after, and then I toast it first, and then I do all that.
The oil and vinegar. Like somebody will do that.
You
Yeah,
owe
that's
vinegar?
No, I don't. I do at Jersey Mike's though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
Gotta go Mike's way.
Yeah, gotta go Mike's way.
Yeah, you gotta go Mike's way.
Shut up.
Oh man.
That was a good time. I was at a real low point. I think I weighed 130 pounds, and
So it was only one Subway sandwich.
yeah,
Then.
that's probably why
How
it was
much
only
do you
one-
weigh now?
like 145.
Oh, okay.
When I
I thought he meant that was a lot.
no, that was very low
Oh, I
body weight
see.
for me. Although I do run pretty light, but like when I moved out to Salt Lake, because like I wasn't really in at the clubs or anything, so I was just doing mics, so I had a lot of free
Mhm.
time,
Yeah.
and
You were doing neck curls
dude,
or
we were-
whatever.
I didn't go quite that far. A couple of you guys did, but I got fucking jacked, dude.
Oh really?
I did. I got up to like I weighed like 180,
Oh damn.
and I was just fucking big, dude. My hair was down to my chest, and I grew up my fucking neck and chin hair, and I looked absolutely insane. And just got buff, and then I realized I was like, okay, well, this sucks, you know, just being buff, because it's just expensive and I have to wake up all the time. And then I just started getting more into comedy out there. I started
Sure.
getting more reps, getting
Yeah.
spots here and there. And so, and then I just, once I fell back hard into comedy out there, I reverted back to my natural state, which is emaciated and just fucking skinny as
It's
shit.
working.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I worked out a lot during the pandemic too.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got that was the best
You
shape.
grew this
I've-
shit out too, man. It's looking
Yeah,
good.
yeah. It's I'm sorry, I guess, because it's similar.
No, you got.
I was
got
like, Trey's
curls.
gone. I can grow my hair
Yeah,
out.
a few of y'all
And
did.
mustache.
Honestly, I noticed. Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a. What was that other guy's name? Whatever, Egan.
Oh yeah, Egan.
He got
Yeah.
real long. He's got some.
I have
nice
to cut
locks
my
too.
hair.
Did he
though,
have
'cause
short
it's
hair
like-
before?
Yeah, both of these, all you motherfuckers did.
He
Yeah.
definitely did.
Yeah.
But then, and then looking back, dude, I look back at pictures of me at the Mint. I'm like, oh god, it's just been so bad, dude. Because it was way too long, and it was just like flat and greasy, and you got texture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My shit was just like, it was bad. I don't know how I was getting any spots anywhere, honestly.
Yeah, it's
I was gonna say because I feel like when I saw because had not seen you in like 2 years, right? And then saw you at the store the other night.
Yeah,
I didn't even know you were gonna be there and everything. So like I feel like you didn't. But I've been seeing you online, so I realized this was a dumb thing to say. But I feel like you didn't change. Like I know it was like the same to me.
Right.
Like when I saw Alex and stuff, he's much like a lot different after the pandemic. But I saw you, I was like,
well, it's just like cleaned up the like same but cleaned up.
Yeah,
and more
I
adult.
figured it out. Like I figured out what I was trying to go for, I think, but just wasn't doing it correctly.
Yeah.
Like, and that just honestly, like I said, it came from being able to chill out, just like with my life, and just like, you know, it's a much slower pace in Utah, so I can just you have time to like
You can be methodical.
Yeah, it's not just always where am I going next. It's like, you know, yeah, there's not as much stage time in terms of mics and stuff, but it's like you can get up every night at least one.
Okay,
Like
that's good.
You can get there's one every night during the week at least, and then there's more happening. The scene's growing, and so people are starting stuff, and like so with that, it's like when you know you're just going to one spot in a night, it's like you can just get your shit done. You know, you can work, you can whatever, and like. So I just feel like I really got to, figure my shit out a little bit. And then looking back, you know, I feel like I was 22 or 23 living out here.
Yeah, it's nuts.
It's just I was too green. It was too early for me to be out here.
Yeah,
and and not just like how I was living, but also my jokes. My comedy wasn't quite. I mean, I had some good stuff, but like, just not. I hadn't figured out my style or anything like that, which I feel like I really have out there, you know.
You've been able to like be, you know, thought out with it.
So what was the process getting in, I guess, in the Utah scene? How was that?
Man, it was just showing up to mics. They do a weekly mic. They do on Wednesday. It's in the main room of the downtown club.
So, fuck yeah.
And you'll get over, and it's you get over 100 people paying audience. It's $5, but it's like it's a packed room. You know, not totally full, but like a great room. And you know, you sign up, email, whatever, doesn't matter. So I just kept doing those, showing up, doing well, and then little by little getting to know the scene. And then I figured out like, okay, who are like the guys, who are the regulars out here?
Yeah.
And I kind of saw what they were doing. I was like, I think I can.
I
just brought that like
is.
I was just telling this to
stuff.
I was just telling this to whoever, but living out here kind of helped a lot because it gave me that work ethic. That
for
pace
sure.
of like, no, wait, you just got to always be doing it. There's no other option. Other
Yeah.
than that.
Right.
I was in Tacoma and I did their like open mic night a couple times, and each time that I'd gone there, people like. There were a bunch of people that would just like watch, didn't even like sign up, but were like the comics in the scene.
Yeah.
And I was like, why would you not be doing the one open mic night in the main room of a club that you could possibly do? Like, who's just going there to like not do it is crazy.
And you'll get this in local scenes in people just kind of get like their stand up isn't they're the be all end all, right?
Yeah.
And that's fine. A lot of them have like families or real responsibilities, so
That's true.
So I get it. We can't all be 24 with no life other than stand-up, right? So I saw, but I could. So I was like, okay, I think I can just if I really fucking hustle, I'll be able to do it. And then, so doing mics, doing well enough, people just kind of knew me as being pretty good, and then. Kind of like the owner's always there too.
Okay,
he's
wow.
always there.
Cool.
He's always hanging out because he used to be a comic. He loves comedy.
Nice.
And he's very involved with the scene and everything like that. Like, so just talking to him a little bit here and there, and then eventually you get a you get a guest spot on a weekend in the B club,
Mhm.
which still is like 150, and it
Yeah.
packs out every weekend. So it's great.
Oh,
Wow.
And so you just keep doing well. You got to work clean, and then just building up a rep, and then eventually, you start hosting, right?
Mhm.
Hosting the B room and the other club, and then I got into hosting the downtown club, and that's been like the coolest fucking shit. Just like
Yeah.
getting to work with people that I would not be able to
Yeah.
otherwise, That's the process. It's really just like what you would want the process to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that.
It's
It's
for
just
sure.
all merit.
One track up
Exactly. It's just like, it's how well do you do well? Do you do well regularly? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Here's this opportunity. Okay, you did well. Here's this opportunity. It just takes time. It took me about probably a year of like doing that
there.
to be like a house MC,
Fuck yeah,
and
that's
then
great.
just be like a trusted. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's still pretty fast, honestly.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Right. Exactly. Like, I mean, I would be it'd be a decade out here for me otherwise.
Yeah,
To
definitely.
get to work with people that I have already.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you came in with that. You say you didn't really find your voice yet, but like you said, the coming from LA, that work, it definitely is different. Cause like I'm in OC, like half an OC, half in LA, and I feel like the OC scene is very much like that. There's definitely people who don't come up here who don't.
Have no interest in coming up because they're just like, oh yeah, I just do this sometimes.
They don't
It's
do
not
like the
that.
main
fine.
club mic. No,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
That's
cool.
fine, but it's like I want more than that.
Yeah,
though.
100%.
But so
Yeah.
it's like you get to speed past some of those people. And
Exactly. And everyone's supportive though. Everyone like
that's cool.
it was a little cliquey when I got out there at first, which was so funny to me.
Yeah.
To see like a local scene be cliquey.
Yeah.
But I think over the last, couple of years I've been there, it's opened up a lot more. The the like micer class, like there's been a lot of new people starting, and
That's
been-
great.
that's cool, and they're all like, people are starting mics, people are doing their own little bar shows, so it's cool. It's cool to see it growing, and now because my clips popped. There's like 19 cameras in the back of the room at every mic now. Everyone's like recording their shit.
Oh
now.
wow.
Yeah.
Bit
It's
of
funny.
So-
a Utah pioneer.
in a way.
So when do
Yeah.
the clips start popping off?
I think it was like probably January of this year.
Okay.
Yeah, because you were doing it well, like right away.
Yeah, I mean and you said this last time we talked. Like I had the luxury of getting regular good stage time
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that most of my clips are from just the open mic on the Wednesday. It's a 3-minute set.
Yeah, you told me that. That's
and I
crazy.
I
Yeah.
just show up, film my fucking
And
whatever
they
jokes.
dude, at the mics here, when you do like the improv and stuff like that, they put a thing down over the improv logo. So you can't like film your set at the improv and it say improv behind it.
Oh,
They have
right.
like a white thing like covering it.
Covering it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, at the rec room. I was at the rec room one time, and they were doing like projections on the back, and it was like the open mic after Nice Bits, and they had a big projection that just said open mic, and I was like, can I get this shit taken down?
Oh,
I want to
man.
post a clip. to
Yeah, yeah.
fucking-
Oh, dude. Yeah. So, January. I saw a couple buddies of mine blow up already,
yeah.
Yeah.
and so
That's
I was
cool.
just like, "Hey, man, what's the trick? What's the word?" And
Mhm.
and he told me it was just like consistency and just how you present it, like the editing.
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
huge. And so I just started doing that, posting once a week, and I was like, okay. And then wasn't until I started posting twice a week that shit really started to pop. And then I was excited first to get like, oh shit, this got 10,000 views. Oh my! And then it's like, oh, 30,000. And then it just, and now
Mhm.
it's at the point where if I don't get like 50K in a day, I'm pretty not happy with it.
Do you,
Like,
Yeah.
do you think that I inspired you at all to post clips?
absolutely, John.
Because there was this one time when I posted a clip in February of 20 on TikTok right before the pandemic.
Oh, I remember that.
Remember
I
that?
Yeah.
I remember
And
being
then-
at the haha when you were just kept refreshing to see the views. I remember that.
Yeah, I was doing good. My one clip that I ever posted. But the story I was gonna bring up was one day. I know you probably don't remember this, but one day you come up to me, and you were like talking about one of your girls. You know, you're like we're in bed with a girl, I guess, and you guys were looking at her TikTok, and my video was in her liked or like favorited videos.
Oh, dude, I was so mad. I was so mad. I didn't even say anything. That's how mad I was. I didn't point it out. I didn't even say like I know that guy or that's my buddy. I was so mad.
You're just sitting there like.
I just like tried to look past it. I was like, "There's no fucking." I was just like, "Okay, well, we're done. We're done." we're done. Oh, you like John Daniel Luna? We're done. Goodbye. I mean, what, dude? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna try to have sex with you now, and you like John's shit.
So you going on TikTok for foreplay?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
dude.
okay.
It hasn't happened to me with
shut up.
you, but it has. But one time it was somebody. I
He's
was
so mad because you're serious.
I was with this girl one time, and I think I told you this. I was with a girl one time, and I like went to follow her on Instagram, and Bruce was a mutual follower.
Okay.
And I was like, or not a mutual follower, a mutual follow.
Yeah.
I was like, how do you know this? She's like, oh, he's so funny. I see his reels all the time.
Yeah.
That's the story you have about me is about
Well,
Bruce.
No, I said there wasn't about. I said it hasn't
shut
happened
up.
to you.
He's just
Shut
letting
up,
you know
John.
that he sees his other friends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what
it hasn't
the fuck,
happened to
dude?
you,
It's just-
Trey.
Whatever, dude. Enough people
Except
see this
Kenny.
shit.
I told you Kenny loves you.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
Yeah.
true.
I just talked to him.
Oh,
this
did you?
After you. said
Did you
that,
do
I
Rec
messaged
Room
him.
at all?
You
No.
DM'd you.
I was
you
going to-
DM'd him.
Yeah, I messaged him because well, yeah, whatever.
Okay, it doesn't
Private
matter.
conversation. We
Sure.
had a private conversation.
He didn't bring it up to me.
Well, it wasn't about you. It had nothing to do with you. It was between us. It was between us men.
Okay.
It was
Yeah,
just like,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
fuck
true.
John Daniel Luna.
No, honestly, yeah.
No, it was, he had a spot for me, but I had a different show already booked, so I couldn't do it.
On
But
which
thank you,
on the
Kenny.
Saturday show?
I think it was Friday or Saturday. You know, it
Oh,
was
fuck
Saturday
yeah.
because
That was a show I was gonna be on, or I was on.
Oh, you? Yeah, good for you. I was doing a college,
What college did you do?
UC Santa Barbara.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
Was it fun?
it was all right. It wasn't that fun. It was pretty fun, but it was like 50 something people, which
The
is
Instagram
cool.
story said this was incredible or something.
No, it just said unreal.
Oh,
Which it was an
right.
unreal experience. That's what that meant.
It was unreal that I
Like,
got here,
like call-
and
like
none
just-
of my
there's
clips fans were
Parentheses,
here.
like just like
Just the whole-
just like doing it up there.
Yeah,
like,
just,
you know, like
just stand up, man. Just this thing we call life is unreal, you know. But it was, I mean, it was cool because I went to that school, and like I used
Right.
to book the show.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
they reached out to me. They're like, "Hey, would you want a headline?" So that was what's cool about it.
Fuck yeah.
That's beautiful.
Thanks, John.
God, you guys hate
But
each
there was,
other.
like-
Look
It's
how
so
far
funny.
you've come.
But there was there was like 50 people there, which is cool. But in a room that seats 240, it's not not the
Damn.
best. But it was still fun. We had fun. A couple people told me they were fans, dude. That's cool.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You get like, do people like?
Very cool.
Are you like kind of a Salt Lake City legend now? Do you get like recognized people taking pictures with you?
I've had like maybe a handful of people ask for pictures.
Oh hell yeah.
I'll get recognized like at the club sometimes. And then yeah, just a couple times like at bars and shit too. It's really cool. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If people say like the craziest question it's like, "Are you Trey Lamb?" I'm like, yeah. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
a really crazy. I know
Yeah.
it sounds like I'm bragging, but I mean
No.
I kind of am. But it's also just it is really crazy though. It's just such a weird.
Well, because
thing, and
there'd be
it's-
like no other context where a conversation would start like that.
Yeah, right. It's nice. It's nice that it's cool that people that some people at least see me. They're like, oh my god, you know, I love you and I love Tom Segura, like that.
Yeah.
just,
Yeah,
like just at
yeah.
all that they like me that much.
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
there are people
yeah.
who do, and yeah, it's nice. There are a couple people like, like your stuff. So
Hell
that's
yeah.
always nice. But like I feel like the most impact I've had on the scene is, recording stuff.
Yeah.
And getting good. Like my goal, I'm trying to be like Louis, dude. I'm trying to learn how to do everything. Not like that. I know.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Louis Anderson. That's what I meant.
Dead?
Yeah.
Don't, hey man.
Wha-
Don't
Me
die.
too.
You're on your way. You look like Louis.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, you got it. You got it.
If like you like combined you guys and then divided by 2, that'd be Louis Anderson
Yeah, divided by 2.
Okay.
because he was skinnier than you.
No, there's no
Most
way.
people are. Most things are. Actually.
No.
What do you mean no?
I
He
don't
was much
think-
shorter for sure.
Okay.
So in terms of like, I was trying to get
Cut that
good
out.
at like doing every.
Just
You
kidding.
can't say cut that out as I'm talking though, because you know what I mean. So I was trying to get good at just every part of it. I wanted to get good at filming. I wanted to get good at audio stuff and editing. So to the point where I could film my own special, and I would know how to edit it, know how to do the audio stuff, and like, and then that was another cool thing with Wise Guys too. Is now I'm like the film guy out there.
Oh,
So like when
okay.
the headliners come through, a lot of them,
You
want
talk
their
to them
sets
about it.
filmed,
Yeah.
and so then I get hit up, and a lot of the times that leads to hosting.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
wow.
Because it's like, oh, also they need a host. So
Yeah.
and you're already there. So that's what happened with Sam Morrill. Is like I was originally hired as just a film guy, and then he was like, oh yeah, also host, and then like with Mark Norman, I was only there filming.
Yeah.
But just like hanging and chatting with him and just shooting the shit. On the last night, he was like, "Hey, do you want to go do a spot?" Well,
Fuck yeah.
Wow.
absolutely. Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
So that's been really good for me too. Just like learning this whole other thing
Yeah.
has brought me more
Yeah.
opportunities. Yeah.
And then it means so much more when it's like the person there is like, hey, do you want to do this? Like,
Oh my
like
God,
hop
yeah.
up on it instead of just like the club placing you there.
Yeah, that too. Because I know a lot of headliners have had whatever experiences with the local comics.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah.
I've seen that how that
Okay.
happens sometimes, and so yeah, it's just yeah. So I get it. So a few of them, like Tim Dillon was just there this week. I'm sure he brought his
Yeah.
whole squad.
Oh, okay.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the times they do, just that's how they roll.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah, thanks, man. It's all right. It ain't bad.
Don't
Yeah.
you have questions prepared?
Well, the thing I had written down was the thing about Trey being seeing his girl liked my TikTok.
That was the one note he had. He was.
I'm trying to
No, he
remember
had two
which-
notes. He had 2 notes. He had call Trey Tiny Lungs and
Yeah.
then tell him about that one time.
I forgot
you
about
got through-
Tiny
You
Lungs.
you got through both of those in about 45 seconds. So that's really
That's a good record for me.
John, don't make it gross.
How much was it? How much of an
Did you see my set
inspiration for
tonight?
clips was I? That's what it said. That was my first question.
That's really cool to make it about you.
My second question was tell the story of him in bed and the girl had liked my clip.
That's cool too. So this is a lot about you. The
and,
questions are-
then this is just a story of what happened to me at the Comedy Store earlier. I'd already told you about when I sat in front of the guy.
yeah, you got to tell that. That was very funny. Did you tell
What?
that?
No, I have no idea what you're talking
This is
about.
good
actually.
stuff. This is really funny.
I went to so Trey was on potluck today.
Friends and family, actually.
Potluck is the
Okay.
whole show.
Yeah,
I was
The
on
whole
friends and
show's-
family portion. Well, it's weird because it just kept saying, "This is a different part."
Yeah.
okay.
Potluck's like there's a lot of different parts. Like,
Oh,
have you
okay.
been to a potluck before?
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah,
But
it's a bunch of different dishes.
Oh, you mean a real potluck? I see. Yeah. Yes, I have.
Well, it's the potluck, and then that's the open mic, friends and family, and then the paid regulars are all part of potluck.
Yeah. Okay, my bad. Industry guys here. So tell what happened.
So, so I walk in. So Alex is in there, and I walk in to look for him, and I sit down at in the comic section. Like Cooper was sitting in the last bucket seat, so I like sat right there,
Uh-huh.
and then we're just watching the comic. And then I'm there for like probably 15 seconds, and the guy behind me taps on my shoulder, and he's like, "Hey man, can you do me a favor and move over to that seat right next to you? I can't see." I was like, "What?" And I said, "I was like, do you want to switch seats with me then?" And he was like, "Nah, not really, man." And then I got up and left. I was mad. I was really mad.
Was it a comic?
I have no idea what he was.
It was.
I'd never seen
probably-
him in my life. I'd never recognized him.
It was probably like his table. Like you probably just like sat. Like it was probably just a customer, and they had 3 people there, and 1 seat open. You just sat right in front of him. That's
There-
fucked up, man.
You just think you own the place, dude. You win a bunch of roast battles and then lose one and think that you're the fucking guy all of a sudden, huh?
Yeah. Win a bunch of roast battles and lose one. I don't understand why you're harping on this so much.
No, that's just what I heard, though. That was the first thing I heard when I came down. You're like, yeah, I did it well, except for that last one. But I've been doing great.
15-1.
Yeah. So, I wouldn't be harping on it if that wasn't how you introduce yourself. Hey, I'm John.
Introduce
killing it,
myself?
or you reintroduce yourself. Like, yeah, I'm killing it with roast battle. I win all of them except for the last one.
I didn't say I was killing it with roast battle. You said you're killing it with roast battle.
Right. All right. Well, you are.
You were
Sorry.
nice. You were complimentary towards me. It really threw me off my game. I'll be honest.
What are you talking about, bro?
When you were nice to me,
It's good to
Ye-
see you. I was happy to see
That's
you.
the second nicest thing you've said.
I was happy to see you when I saw you, and I am right now. And I'm gonna be sad to leave tomorrow
Okay.
because you're not gonna be there when I go.
wow, that's so sweet.
Yeah, it's been good to see you, man. You think I'm lying?
No, I don't think you're lying.
Oh, well,
Trey wouldn't be
I'm just
as mean to you if he didn't like you.
okay.
yeah. I don't think I'm. Yeah,
I don't think that's what this needs to be about. Alex,
What else
do,
is
do
this-
you
this
have
is-
any questions for him?
Well, no, because we already talked about the night you got mugged. That was before this. Or you
Yeah.
almost got
We
mugged.
can't talk
Yeah.
about that.
we cannot.
I mean,
No,
I
we
don't want to be
can't.
mean to
No, we can't.
the other people involved.
We've already
in
talked
the
about
story.
it. But that was
Oh, well, you're not. I was the one being mean to the other people.
it was a group effort.
Yeah.
Okay, now we definitely can't talk about it since you just said it's a group effort.
I know, that's why I don't want to talk about it.
Well, we could. Whatever. All right. Yeah.
Well,
that
that
was
was-
crazy though, because like the guy just like, he was like, "Hey, let me see your phone." And I was like, "Nah, bro." He's like, "Let me see your phone," and he lifted his shirt to show me a gun in
Really?
his waistband, and I was like, my first thought was, "That's not real."
That's a good first thought.
And my first thought was like, "There's no way this guy's fucking really gonna shoot me right now."
for your
Jesus.
phone.
and I was like, I was at such a low point, and I was like, I just can't give this guy my phone, and so I just ran away, dude. I just fucking turned and booked it, and then I ran. I took off so fast that I lost balance immediately. So I was like tripping as I was running, So
Yeah.
I was catching myself, and I could hear the footsteps behind me.
They ran
They
after
were
you?
running after me.
What?
And then they and I
At
was
that point.
and then they didn't and then they stopped, I guess, and I was like, I ran down the street towards I think it was like Melrose or whatever.
Yeah, because you were right in West Hollywood.
I was leaving the Comedy Store,
Mhm.
going down to my car, and it was like right there, and then I just ran towards Melrose, and I was like serpentining through cars because I was waiting for gunshots.
Yeah.
behind
Yeah,
me. I was
yeah.
like, I think these guys are trying to shoot me, and they didn't. And then I ran to my car and locked the doors, and then I drove away. And said,
Jesus.
"Oh boy, can't wait to post about this." Oh boy, this will get dozens of views on my story.
That was your first viral story.
It was actually,
Yeah.
yeah. It's the first time people gave a fuck. That was nice.
Just when you're at your lowest.
Yeah,
That's when they
yeah,
pretend to care.
yeah. Oh man, yeah. It was nice the outpour of support
Yeah.
among others.
Yeah. All the
Yeah.
social media platforms were so supportive of that.
Yeah,
night.
everyone only had nice things to say about me, and it was cool that the community came out.
Yeah. I do remember for like a while after that, you were like, there was a while after that where you were like tying your shoes especially tight.
Oh yeah,
Because you
yeah.
were-
Because I was
You were like
tripping.
extra paranoid, like really making effort to.
Oh yeah, dude. I was not
Cinch
fucking
'em.
around. I was like, yeah. I stopped looking for free parking, that sort of deal. I parked in lit places and
Mm.
like all that kind of shit. And yeah, it was wild, man. Doesn't happen much in Utah. Nothing even really close to that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah, yeah. You're just gonna
No,
shoot
no,
me
like-
over my phone. Oh, you want to shoot me over my iPhone 10? Are you serious, dude?
Well, now you feel safer because you have guns now, right?
Oh, I'm packed to the gills, baby. Fucking
Yeah.
dude, I just wear trench coats
Should
everywhere.
we put out your address just to see what happens?
IRS, come to my door. Try and give me the vaccine. I swear to God, I fucking dare you.
God damn it.
Are you allowed to be vaccinated?
Would he live with you?
No. Legitimately no.
No to both those
legitimately
questions.
No. Legitimately no.
That's so funny.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would have if yeah, that would be the adverse side effects that people are talking about would be the fucking way that my roommates
It would be a
react.
fun prank one day to like in the middle of the night, like put like a vaccine stuff on his nightstand and pretend that like the IRS came in his window at night and vaccinated
The
him.
IRS vaccinated him.
Well, I think what you should do is get a fake vax card and
Yeah.
then leave it on the table one day and just see
Leave
what
it behind,
happens.
dude.
In your other roommate's name.
My stuff would be in boxes outside on the porch. Dude,
No,
my
you-
stuff would be packed up.
You do it for your other roommate's name. You put
Oh
his own.
shit, dude. That's how I should have handled the situation with the other
Yes.
guys. Yeah. Oh, you think I'm the problem? This guy's vaccinated. How's that working out for you guys? You guys glad that you got vaccinated?
Yeah, I mean, did you get COVID?
I don't know.
I got COVID.
I didn't
a
get it.
couple
I never got it out
times.
there.
I got
Yeah.
He had COVID a couple times, so it did save his life.
yeah, so I think it did help me actually. Yeah.
Right, okay. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
I was like happy to do it because I got to do things here. Like if you didn't do it here, you couldn't do things. So like
So
the only
true.
reason I was able to go to places was because of
That's so wild, man.
that. Yeah.
Utah, they tried to do it with like there was like one bar that was
Mhm.
like that had the requirement, and yeah, that lasted for about 2 weeks. They're like, you know what? I guess we're just not gonna require
Yeah, I mean,
this.
down in Huntington, there was a restaurant that required you to be not vaccinated.
Yeah,
To get
yeah.
to- that was right by my house. I
Oh
was
really?
like, yeah.
That's
Dude,
cool.
that-
Yeah, that was a fun little area for that shit.
Oh,
They
yeah,
had their
yeah.
own thing going
Do
on.
they have a guy at the door
Yeah.
asking for vaccine cards
And then they
as
took
if it's like a COVID like safe establishment?
Yeah, yeah.
And then if you pull it out, he get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, like that's yeah.
That's great.
How do you make? Yeah, how would you even do it?
yeah.
Just don't show them. Just say no.
He's just holding a "Make America Great Again" hat, and he's like, "Put this hat on."
Yeah, yeah.
And they're like, "No, I won't." And he's like, "You get out of here."
You get out of here. Yo, dude, you'll see that shit. I'll drive around my neighborhood. You'll see Blue Lives Matter.
Oh, yeah, you
Thin
see
blue
it.
line shit. and-
Oh,
yeah.
See it here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's everywhere. Everything's everywhere,
I-
all at once. That was that
Whoa,
movie.
dude.
That's what it was about.
But it's like it's nicely because even on the same block, yeah, you got a American and Blue Lives Matter, but they also got like a fucking pride flag and all that. It's
I mean,
whatever.
Salt Lake has a pretty
Even outside
liberal
the city,
scene.
it's not
Yeah,
yeah.
all big or
If you
everywhere
go-
is
if-
everything.
Yeah, if you go to like I don't know. I think the Mormons are trying to be more cool about it. I don't know if they're definitely cool with black people. I don't know if they're cool about gays yet.
Yeah, I don't think just based on those BYU TikToks,
Oh yeah,
you,
well,
you get those.
No, what?
There's like these people on the BYU campus asking like do you think it's okay if there's like a gay couple on campus? And then the kids are like,
fuck no.
They're really
They're
torn
like-
about it.
they're like in the handbook it does say that's not allowed. So
That's really funny, dude. That's
Well,
yeah.
I remember in high school there was this basketball player that was on. It was when Jimmer Fredette was there.
Mm.
It was their second best player on their team. Got kicked off of the team for premarital sex, and he was their second best
Oh.
player in a year that was good. They were like
at
good.
BYU.
Yeah, Jimmer Range. You remember that?
Wow.
Oh, dude, that was
Heathens.
Yeah,
That's what I'm hearing.
they kicked him off during the season, and they were like bad after that.
That's so funny.
Are you
dude.
are you playing basketball out in Utah?
Yeah, yeah. I play pickup games at the gym.
Yeah, but as soon as
Hell yeah.
people like start dunking, you're out of there.
That's when I leave. That's when I leave. That's a cute little thing.
Oh wow, he laughed at that. That was.
Yeah, that's part of the joke. It's part
Yeah.
of the bit.
Oh no, he's so pissed.
Now you're mad that you laughed at one of my written jokes. Little bitch.
No, I laugh at your jokes. I don't know what was that about. I was gonna say I like your clips because a lot of your clips are jokes.
It's all material.
Yeah, as opposed to
Crowd
like,
work.
That was
some crowd work stuff.
that was very intentional too. It was because I saw so much crowd work on the clips, and so much of it is just bad.
Yeah.
And also, more importantly, I'm not that good at crowd work.
yeah.
Or at least I didn't feel like I was. And so yeah, and I heard backlash from other comics about it. They're like, oh yeah, I would, but I'm not trying to burn material.
Right,
And
right.
to that, I would say, yeah, but who are we?
And it's also
Yeah.
a big part of that too is not I don't want to burn material. It's I don't want to keep writing new material.
And that's the other thing I would
Yeah.
say is like,
That's a lot.
yeah. First of all, I go, well, we're nobody, so burning material is not a thing. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's not, there's
Yeah.
nothing to burn it for.
Yeah.
Not burning it for something, and also, I'll just write more jokes.
Yeah.
I'm always
Yeah,
that's the whole
yeah,
thing,
that's
right? Aren't we
great.
doing that? So it's like, and that has given me, has put a little bit of pressure on me to write
Yeah.
more, just because it's like, oh, fuck,
It makes
I
it a
kinda-
job, but like in a positive way for
Sometimes
there's
it's
you
yeah.
know,
Sometimes
you
it gets
gotta do
tough. Sometimes it gets stressful when I'm like, oh my god, I have to put out 2 new clips this week or whatever. So, but the podcast has been good that I can switch it up with that too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I can kind of change the thing. And it's not just always new jokes. And then talking to guys like Sam Morrill about clips, because I would see like the exact same clip of his posted like months apart.
Yeah.
Right? Like same
Uh-huh.
joke from the same late night set. And I asked him, I was like, so what's your why do you do that basically? And he's like, he said, yeah, you might get a few people who are like, oh, this is recycled material or whatever.
Yeah.
But first of all, if they're doing that, if they're saying that, they know your jokes,
Yeah.
they know
Yeah.
your stuff. And also with social media, like with Reels or with TikToks, it's like the amount of new people that you're going to bring in is always worth whatever few people are pissed.
Yeah,
that
because
you
Yeah.
most
repost
people
shit.
just don't care. They're like, "Oh, I've seen this."
Yeah, they
That's
think they
the only
might even
reaction.
think that it's literally just the last time they saw it or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, and so now I see it as like I look at social media as just throwing out. You're just casting out a huge net.
Mhm.
With every post is just a big net, and you're just bringing in new folks. You know?
Yeah.
yeah,
And then you just do that enough, and then people just they get to know your stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, to like a much less scale, but in Orange County, there's like this weekly show called Nice Bits, and
I've heard of it. Yeah.
okay, and there's like people like come to every show, and like Orange County, since it's a small scene, you can sometimes tend to be like, oh, everyone has heard my jokes before, you know, like everyone in the room has seen it. But when people do that and like kind of like give that vibe when they're doing it, like Kenny will be like if he's hosting or something, he'll be like, who in here has like literally never seen this person before in their entire life? And like it's like half the crowd.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, oh, I would not realize that, you know?
Yeah.
So
That's a cool thing.
to pushed
Yeah.
into social media for sure. Like I'm sure even a lot of people have never seen you, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And then even then, like, if people have seen my stuff that I'm performing, because I'll do it.
Oh,
Still
yeah.
do the
Oh, yeah.
stuff that I've posted because that's what I have. These are
and when you
jokes.
post a big quantity, most people aren't going to know. Like most people
Right.
are going to know 1 or 2 from it.
And so yeah, and there's been cases where like I've had people tell me after after a show or whatever, they go, oh, you know, I saw it, I saw that one clip, and you did that joke, and they were like excited.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
Oh,
see it. They're like,
cool.
it was cool to see it live, you know, or like
Yeah.
they're telling their friends like, this is the one I sent you, like
Yeah,
stuff like that. So it's like no one's ever said anything negative, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
comments, of course, dude. Oh my god.
well, yeah.
But like not in real life. So
What kind of comments do you get? Like, what
Oh,
hate
dude.
comments do you get?
I mean, I've been called racist. I've been called homophobic. I've been called gay. Like,
But
all
like,
the same.
but anything inaccurate?
All right, dude. All right, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? We're doing a podcast.
It's a setup, man.
What are we doing? What are we
The
doing,
camera's
man?
been on the whole time.
Yeah,
What are
we're
we
gonna
doing?
tell you
What did you
what we
bring me?
don't like about you, and then
Oh,
why you're a bad roommate.
Well, I'm a bad. Yeah, you're my roommate, not my
Yeah.
friend, dude. I've had people. Okay, this was this was crazy because I just looked a couple days ago at one of my posts from a month ago or something, and it was the joke. I did it at potluck tonight. The one about the
Okay.
hanging out with the guy. The kid,
Yeah, oh,
and
yeah,
he's like,
yeah.
oh, she's chill or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a cute joke. It's harmless.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, child
Cute
abuse is harmless.
Right. Okay. So not quite. It's the opposite. They went the other way and they go, oh, what? But you would drink a beer in front of your kid? You would drink a beer in front of a toddler, but smoking weed is all these. Dude, I mean, dozens of comments about these parents who are bad parents.
Yeah.
Just getting high with their kids. And they're like, oh, you fucking hippie Karen. Like, it's
Karen.
like,
Hell
I
yeah.
smoke weed. Like, there's nothing wrong with smoking weed. My mom smoked weed around. It's like, I'm like, oh my God, you guys. Like, fucking
There's clearly
relax.
something wrong with you if you're arguing in an Instagram comment section on a stand-up
dude.
clip.
But getting people mad at you is probably fuels
is
that
great.
algorithm.
It was great.
Oh yeah.
Because my most viewed video, it hit like 20-something million views.
Oh
And the
wow.
thumbnail,
Wow.
yeah, it's something stupid. And like the thumbnail of it it says racist AF. Right? And it's just a picture of me. And it says racist AF across my face.
20
and-
million.
And
That's
so,
really-
and
That's so
so
funny.
you know, it's got, and it's the joke about I want to meet a girl who's really not like other, because every girl says I'm like other girls, or I'm not like other girls, and so I want to meet a girl who's really not like other girls. It's like I'm racist as fuck, right? Because
Yeah.
it's different. And
But you want to meet that girl is what you're saying in the joke. Like you would fall in love with the girl who.
right, I go, I want to meet
Yeah.
a girl, and then who would say hypothetically, who would say that, and so then yeah, you're getting comments from people who are going like, what, so you want to date a racist girl? Oh, so is that your type? Or it's like, oh, so cool to see you normalizing racism. And it's like, oh my God, you guys.
And you have to be, I mean, you have to be able to take that, I feel like. Because I have a friend who posted a clip recently, their first clip they posted, and it got like 100,000 views like in the first day.
Yeah.
And but then all the comments were very mean to them. So
Yeah.
they turned off the comments and immediately it stopped getting views and stuff.
Oh.
And we were like,
Oh.
you have to just leave it. You have to deal with that.
Who was that?
It was Isabella Quiros, our editor.
Okay.
That's funny. Yeah, I mean the comment, any engagement you want. You gotta
Yeah.
keep- so, dude, I don't do it. I don't do it anymore, except for the other day. But sometimes I would just like, you know.
Do you
go-
delete the individual ones that are like?
I never
just-
delete anything. I
Okay.
don't delete anything. Fuck
Yeah.
it. 'Cause sometimes Instagram even hides comments when people say some really gnarly shit. I'll even look at those. You know, if it's funny, I'll give it a like. You know, fuck it. But like, you know, sometimes, especially before when it was like really new, when the stuff
Mhm.
was like growing quickly, you know,
Yeah.
I would sit there, maybe have a little smoke, and then just like start scrolling through comments. And most of the time, it just made me laugh, even if they were mean. Because
Yeah.
like, I don't know, I just have enough. I guess I have enough confidence in that I have no bad intentions,
Sure.
and that these are literally just jokes. I even went as far as to put in the captions, I put in parentheses, "These are jokes," just so
Yeah.
it's kind of a little whatever tongue in cheek, in that when people take it seriously,
It's all the more
sometimes
ridiculous.
it's even more. It looks
Yeah.
even worse, because then a couple times I would write or reply. I'd say, "Please refer to the caption."
Mhm.
Like that's all I gotta
Mhm,
say,
mhm.
and then
Yeah.
it's like points out that this is a joke. It's like, so that was the most I ever catered to the haters, you know, to the mean comments.
Sure.
Was just that. Put "these are jokes" in parentheses, and you know I could give a fuck, because I'm gonna.
But what's the most personally mean thing someone said? Not just like you're racist, but is there anything that was like fuck?
Nothing that really stuck with me that bad. I mean, when the thing that hurts the most that I would read is people saying that I'm not funny. Right?
Right,
They'd be like,
yeah.
oh, is this supposed to be comedy? Is this supposed to be funny?
Yeah.
Like, where's the joke? Stuff like that. That would make me a little upset. It's clearly a joke. It's clearly supposed to be funny.
Right. Yeah. These other people liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and and that's the main thing. It's like there's such a so many more people who like it. And
Right.
it's like you just want to talk. One time the person DM'd me personally, and they said,
Okay.
"Cause I'll read the request, the message request, even the hidden request. You know,
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
all that
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
dude. So if you want
You
to
got
DM me, dude, show me your cock." Someone said
Okay.
it was a joke about how we used to call things gay when we were kids, right? Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Posted a clip
Good
about that.
premise.
And someone DMs me and they go, "Hey, that joke you do about calling things gay is super fucking homophobic. I know what you were going for, but you missed the mark." Signed, an angry, formerly closeted, non-binary, trans, queer kid. I remember that. It was a mouthful. I remember that. And so
A kid.
I replied, yeah, kid, still figuring it out. Has a lot figured out.
Formerly a kid.
Yeah,
They're formerly.
yeah.
They're not even that anymore.
No, yeah. They're none of that. They're just a straight guy now.
A 65-year-old straight.
Yeah,
man.
and I'm just a dude now, but I was all this before. So they said that, and so I replied. I go, thanks, but I'm actually gay.
Oh,
And then
I messaged you about this when it happened.
yeah, and then so you saw it, and then it was just a complete 180. It was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I see what you're going for now. You're playing on the irony. You're actually making fun of the homophobia. It's actually a really smart joke that you're going for here, and I really like what you're doing. Sorry if I came off, whatever. And then that, like that same day, I get a message from some guy and says, "Hey, bro, I used to think you were funny till I realized you were fucking dudes." Well, all right.
Just the full circle.
Yeah, it's like, okay,
Both
I
ends
can't,
of the
I
spectrum.
just can't win. And also, how do you realize that I'm fucking dude? That's a weird choice of words. I thought.
The whole joke was about having sex with a guy.
Yeah, it's like, oh man. But I guess he saw the story where I said,
Oh
because
yeah.
I post all this shit on my story too.
Yeah.
Edit too.
yeah.
It was good.
Dude, I posted a video one time, and it was the joke about basketball that I have posted, and somebody commented like, "This is fucking racist," blah blah, something else, and a black guy responded and was like, "You're a fucking idiot." And then the guy responded back and was like, "Actually, like I looked up what the joke was about." And
Wow.
like it would actually, you're right. Like I see. Oh, never mind. It's now that I've watched it again and I like take it in. I actually think it's funny.
I mean,
was
what?
so
Trying to save face on
He
an
was like,
Instagram thread?
Actually, no. Then he was like, "This was actually funny." Like, and then he like followed me after it. It was so.
I could do without that follow, I think. dude.
It's
What?
like,
Yeah, that's
what?
a real fan. You got bullied.
Yeah.
But felt the pressure of BLM to follow you.
So insane.
Wow.
My favorite comment was when on that one clip, the first one I posted, and I start off the joke by just being like, "I'm really nervous right now because my mom and dad are here." And the one comment I remember was just one that just said, "He do be nervous though," which kind which made me mad because I was like, "Yeah,
I
that's the
said
If
it.
you would listen to a few more
but he
seconds.
said it in a mean way."
That's so funny. Is he probably? I like to think of the experience he had. So your clip came up. I'm really nervous because my mom and dad in here, and he's pause. Yeah, bro, you seem nervous. And then swipe to the next video, dude. Just next. Like didn't even hear that it was a joke.
He skipped it afterwards.
Yeah, bro, you do be nervous. You're right.
Oh my god.
I had a comment on one of my podcasts. It's when people get like constructive criticism. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate that you're trying to be nice, but it's like, hey, bro, you seem you're kind of all over the place. You gotta, it was like, just calm down, man. Just do it at your own
Yeah.
pace.
Next
dude.
time you go up, you should take a couple deep breaths before.
Yeah,
And like maybe have you thought about meditating? Because clearly it's scattered.
You're a little all over the place, man.
Yeah, do people point out things that you're like you also think about?
I know that's the worst, dude. It's the worst. I'm like, I know, I'm trying. Still learning. It's a new medium for me.
Dude, John's mom called me racist in a comment on one of our podcast clips.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What did you say?
I don't even remember. It was
I don't
some,
remember.
some just like nothing. Oh, because it was. I made a joke about cops like shooting a black
killing
guy.
black people. Yeah.
And then she called me racist for it because she's a cop. So she like doesn't understand that could be.
And it's so funny because Alex like
I was
tells
like,
me this as if like I'm gonna be like, oh, he's like, I was gonna be so mean to your mom.
No,
And I was like,
I obviously.
I was like,
That's not true.
I was like, I
No,
don't-
you go in on cops. I've heard.
no. He was like, I really wanted to respond to that comment, and I was just like, go ahead, man. like I care if Alex, and my mom are beefing. You know?
Like it's like my world, man. I can't have this.
Yeah.
I can't have my friends fighting my family.
I tell my mom all the same stuff. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if
I love
I.
your mom.
Yeah, I love my mom. Yeah. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I said you love your mom.
I love my mom. Yeah, but I'll
That's
say
great, man.
I'll say a bunch of mean stuff about cops just like to get her mad, and it's,
Yeah,
it's
no,
it
funny.
is. That was.
I like oink when we're going by police, just because
Yeah.
it makes her mad. I don't care. I'm not particularly gonna.
disproportionate rate. You're killing this. Like I get it, numbers wise, more white people are dying, but proportionally. What are you gonna say about that, Mom? Just hit her with some fucking woke facts
Just
real
pulling out
quick.
charts at dinner.
Yeah. Stacey Abrams said this.
Isn't she like a singer or something?
Yeah.
It's election day. Well, I think this will come out after election day. Hopefully, Rick Caruso won.
Yeah, we gave a Rick
All the homeless
Caruso
people are
endorsement
dead.
on the last
Yeah?
one.
Yeah,
I don't know who.
Oh yeah,
that's local
governor
LA
of Cal-
politics.
Oh, local
Yeah.
LA stuff.
New mayor.
he's a mayor that's running on the platform of killing the homeless.
Yeah.
Pretty much, more or less. But he's a Democrat. That's what he says.
Oh, you love that. You love a packaging like that.
Yeah.
He's like this really rich guy that he owns the Grove. He like made the Grove into, I guess, what it is today. I
Oh, and that
guess.
doesn't come with without some dead homeless.
Oh no,
You
there's
don't-
armed guards.
You don't make the Grove
Yeah.
without killing a few
Well,
homeless.
what if the Grove was the whole city? And that was-
That's his plan. His mission statement is, let's make the Grove 100 square miles.
That's dude. I want to see. I want to see his programs
It's-
put into act. I want to
It's a
see
platform of an Erewhon on every corner.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
He's gonna gentrify even white people. Dude.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
gonna be crazy.
Gentrify.
No, it's gonna be so gentrified. It's gonna be Saudi princes only and Chinese billionaires.
He's trying to turn this shit into Dubai, bro. What? Well, hey, all right, I'll vote for him. Fuck it. I think I still my ID is.
Is that
still
why
in
you came back
California.
to
Yeah,
vote?
I came back just to vote. I could register.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I could register and get a
How-
booster.
How was election night in the?
Oh my god, dude. Dude, we were watching that shit. We were watching the debates, like, well, because election night, we didn't have a president for like a week or a couple weeks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh
Still
my
don't.
God.
so
Was he? Were your roommates just pacing around the house for like that week
I
straight?
mean, they were.
Just-
I mean, one in particular was ready to drive down to Arizona himself and find these watermarked ballots
yeah. Well,
to prove that there was fraudulent.
yeah. Well, because down in Arizona, they were they were handing out IDs to the illegal aliens and giving them.
Yeah.
Yep, that's.
Well, and all these people who
Arizona himself.
all the people who voted for a certain party that had been dead for like 100 years. You know, there's
Right.
a lot of that.
Mhm.
He
So
was,
there
he
needs
was
to
in the
be some-
kitchen practicing counting like pieces of paper. He's getting reps in.
He was learning electrical
It was
engineering
like
to
weighted
hack the
paper.
ballot boxes. Because they were already hacked, so we had to de-hack them.
De-hack them.
You gotta know how to hack to unhack.
Exactly. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was. The next one was coming up, not too far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
A couple of years.
I'm stoked.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear rumors that your boy is gonna run again.
Yeah.
The
My
Rock?
boy.
No,
Did
Trump.
did he
Donald
go
Trump.
to Did he go to was he there in DC? Was he an insurrectionist? I never saw the IG posts. Whether
Oh yeah, Donald Trump was in DC January 6th.
Whoa, what? No one I knew was there.
Okay, that's good.
Nobody I knew wanted any part of that.
Yeah.
But they did have a lot of information
Well,
on
no,
the people
because-
who were and these certain crisis actors.
Oh yeah.
Who-
Well, because why would he want to go down there? Because it was Antifa. He's not gonna be.
Exactly. Yeah.
What is he gonna? His homies are gonna think he's Antifa if he goes there.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
He did have a lot of information.
Well, yeah, because it's like
Oh,
this
man.
guy was actually at this riot in L.A. and this guy was seen dropping off pallets of bricks or whatever. The bricks
Hell
thing
yeah.
was gnarly.
It's like this guy. What's that?
No, it was crazy.
This guy was at Sandy Hook.
yeah.
Might have to beat that out, or we'll get sued for $1 billion.
Oh man.
Yeah. No, you're not getting me like you got your boy Alex.
Yeah, my boy Alex.
Yeah.
You love Alex Jones and Donald Trump.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
what I
say it
hear.
right here.
That's what I hear.
I love Alex.
What if that was his
Jones and
vice
Donald
president that he
Trump.
ran with?
It's an unbeatable ticket.
Well, it's not going to be Mike for sure.
It's Trump Kanye 2024.
Maybe
No, it's gonna be the guy in Florida.
DeSantis.
Yeah, it's DeSantis. That's they say that's the unbeatable ticket. Trump DeSantis.
I thought it was going to be Trump JFK Jr. Wasn't that the ticket for a while?
It's Trump, Tupac, and Biggie.
Oh shit, dude. Trump and Lil Wayne. He got Lil Wayne pardoned.
Trump, Lil Pump.
Trump and
24.
Pump.
Trump and Pump, baby.
Trump
I
and
almost
Pump.
Dude, I came this close to getting to meet Lil Pump. Fucking Salt Lake City, dude.
Damn.
What's the scenario?
Because it was Andrew Santino in town
Okay.
and was headlining a
And Lil Pump's
Lil Pump is a big
favorite
fan.
comedian is Andrew Santino.
Yeah, or one of them, because Santino told me that he was just sitting whatever at his hotel on the patio or whatever, and Lil Pump rode by on a e-scooter, and when he rode by, he was looking at him and like gave him a nod, so Santino nods back, and then he sees a DM from Lil Pump and says, "Hey, come to my show tonight," and Andrew says, "No, I got two shows. You come to my show." And Lil Pump was like, "All right, I'll be there," and then he didn't show up. But then we were hanging out after the shows, just getting a couple drinks, and I was trying to get him. I was like, "Dude, hit him up, dude. Let's go," because he didn't start until midnight, and our show was over by 11.
Yeah.
Oh, you should have gone to
his
his show
show?
still.
Yeah, like
Oh,
Pump
yeah.
didn't go up on, but then. But Andrew was like, I'm not trying to. He's like, I'm not. It's late night and
Yeah.
whatever.
He should have gotten
He wasn't
tickets for
trying to-
you.
I know that's what I was trying to get. I was like, yeah, but I'm not. Like, I'm
Yeah.
trying to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meet Lil Pump, dude. It would have been so cool if Pump went to the show though.
Yeah.
He had a concert in Utah. He just happened to be it.
Yeah, he was there. Yeah, the Sky Lounge. Not what he's not. He's taking a dip
Oh yeah.
Oh, I see.
in his
Damn.
his venues.
They do like a bar show there on
The local
Thursdays.
spot comes to the open mic at Athena
He's
Coffee
literally
and Bean.
performing at the open mic.
Yeah, dude, come on down to
He's like
Wise. Yeah.
Gucci gang in a coffee shop.
Dude, pump and dump, dude. Yeah,
Pump.
Pump and Trump.
Trump.
Pump
Trump.
and Trump,
Trump.
that's what I meant.
Trump.
Trump
Pump.
and
Yeah.
unbeatable.
Yeah.
Unbeatable ticket.
Unbeatable ticket, Trump and Pump.
That's what they're
the
saying.
the unbeatable blue one is Michelle Obama, The Rock.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Honestly, The Rock is a Republican. Isn't
Oh
he?
yeah, probably. He
He's rich
talks about
enough.
Jesus too much to not.
Yeah. Anyone who's got enough money is a Republican.
Michelle
Yeah.
Obama, Oprah.
Well,
No, that would
who-
lose.
no,
A lot of
yeah.
people would not.
It's a
No,
little
yeah.
too much.
Yeah. For the
A
bigots.
little too much.
For the bigots.
Too much looting.
Yeah. Who would be Michelle's unbeatable? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Oh, I don't know.
I think a lot of people would just vote because it says Obama again, and they'll just be confused. They'll be like, okay.
Why don't you choose Candace Parker, dude? She picks Candace Parker just to throw a loop.
That'd
and
be
shit.
sick.
That'd be beautiful.
Yeah.
And they're like it ends up being just like a buddy cop drama.
That would be.
There's
tight.
like from different worlds, but
Yeah, they are. Damn it, Candace. Shut up, Michelle.
That'd
Dude,
be
no one said anything about me wearing Yeezys until I came to California. I'm not right now, but I
were
have a
people
pair.
wearing or mad at you for wearing Yeezys?
Not mad, but commented on it.
What kind
At
of
all.
Yeezys are you wearing though?
It's the 350s, like the
Yeah.
the look. That's the look, like the the classic.
Yeah,
look to
yeah.
it, not like the 700s or like the funkier ones,
Yeah.
like the more basic ones. Yeah, it was only in California that people were like, "Oh, you're wearing Yeezys, dude." Like,
I also feel like you
I
got
hate-
out here when it like upticked though a little bit.
True,
but still,
true.
like how they're shoes you bought
yeah, I'm not
a
gonna
while
not
like
wear them,
it's, you're not like like walking around going Kanye was right about the Jews.
Yeah,
to
man.
people.
We're gonna clip
Relax.
Yeah.
that. Just
Yeah.
him saying Kanye was right about the Jews.
That'll go viral, dude. Don't let Zuck see it.
Yeah. Well, we're already we're sponsoring him because no one else will, or he's gonna come on the pod or something
Yeah, I
Kanye?
think he's gonna
Or
come.
Ye?
on. We're
Ye
gonna
is?
get him
because
yeah.
no one else will have him,
So,
Oh,
yeah,
sure.
we'll bring him. We'll let him come on the pod.
and we'll
Give him a chance to speak.
we'll give him we'll give him a piece of our mind about it.
Oh
Yeah, we'll take a
Okay.
stand.
Yeah, because
sure
I
he'd
have a
love to
lot
hear
of
it.
Jewish friends. So,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we've had a lot of Jewish people on the podcast. We've had Kiwi, we've had Nick.
Wow, you.
That's like half of our guests we've had.
Basically a Jewish podcast.
That's crazy, man. You should be doing a lot better.
We had Nick and Kiwi on at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, you just kind of group them together.
No, we've had Nick on a couple times.
Why?
Okay. All right.
I love the guy. He left right before I went up to bomb tonight.
Did he? I thought he left like literally right after his set.
Oh, whatever.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone did great tonight.
I'm glad I went. Yeah, it really humbled me because I had like a good weekend of like
Yeah.
doing shows, headlining.
Headline,
You know what I mean? Like, all
headline
this-
Thursday, headline Saturday,
yeah.
Don't Tell,
Yeah, all this cool stuff.
Potluck.
I mean, come on. So I had to really remind myself, this is LA, baby.
Yeah,
This is what
Showing
it's
up to
all
this
about.
place where everybody hates that you're doing this,
yeah.
and they all want you to be done. So
The bartenders are actively working against you.
They were so mean.
And when you were on stage is when I got in a fight with
Oh,
the
yeah.
bartender there, because I was like sitting at
Oh, yeah.
I was sitting at the booth by myself, and what happened? I wasn't like mad at Alex, but we got in a fake little fight, and so and then I got up and walked away and sat in the booth, and so the waiter comes up to me and he's like, "You good, man?" And I thought he was like, because I was like sitting there on my phone, I thought he was like cared about my well being.
I thought you were upset.
Yeah, he thought I was upset. And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. And then he was like, no, you want to order anything? And I was and I was like, no, I'm good. And then he was like, we were sitting at this table. You're taking up so you watch a show, order something, or leave.
Wow.
And I was like, I'm
Inviting.
watching the show. And then he's like, okay, well, you got to order something. And so then I just like sat back. He took someone else's order. And then he was standing behind the bar and he just goes, hey, big guy. And I was like,
Oh,
he's like, you
that's
decide what you want yet? And I was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get anything. And then he was like, come on, dummy. You get the, get up then. Get up and leave the table. And I was just like,
Wow,
oh, Jesus.
dummy.
Yeah.
You were just yelling it too.
Yeah,
There was a
repeat-
lady sitting in between that. There was a lady in front of him. And he's like, get up, dummy.
This is when I was on stage
Yeah.
trying to make comedy happen.
yeah.
Oh,
So
that's
the
probably
whole
why I didn't
back
do
of
well.
half was just like watching that at one point.
Oh, I probably would have done a lot better.
Yeah, you probably, yeah.
Probably would have crushed.
No, he was almost like kind of like an on purpose sabotage.
Well, they were
Yeah.
I overheard them talking
Yeah.
like while the first
Oh
few
yeah,
people were
when he
up.
went up to Mary.
Yeah, well, no, even before that,
Mm-hmm.
when the first few people were up, when Mary was up, actually, he was like the guys were talking to each other. He's like talking about like how upset they were that this was happening. She said there was gonna be fucking people here. There's no fucking people here, and one of them, he was like, probably the guy in the hat was like, he's like, I should put this on my Instagram. I should put this on my Instagram, dude. This is so bad. This is so bad. And I was just sitting there. I was like, please don't, man. Please don't. Please don't put me on your Instagram. I don't want this
He
documented.
tags
man.
you, and then he's like, "Oh, this guy's actually pretty funny," and he follows you.
Hey, that'd be cool.
That didn't happen.
No, not at all. But they were like, yeah, they hated us. They hated us.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they were critiquing the lady that was sitting there. Was like critiquing when I was sitting back there. I was here listening to them, just critique every single person's set.
Mm-hmm.
They really hated the person that Channing. They hated Channing
Oh yeah.
because he was like Channing was doing like all right
When
a
you
little,
guys
a little
started
bit in
singing?
the middle.
No.
Oh,
Channing he was wearing the beanie. He
He like
Before
went
me.
up and was talking
Yeah.
about
all black.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was funny.
Yeah, and people were like, and they were just like, this guy's not like, because the girl like didn't like the jokes he was making
Mhm.
because they're all like the misogynistic and
Oh yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
so.
He's
But
a
it
little
was just,
guy. Most short guys are misogynistic.
Yeah, well, we have a right to be, dude. I'm pissed.
Oh, I wasn't even grouping you in that, but you're right.
Well, I just figure under 6 feet is what you're considering, you know. And 'cause
Yeah, I would.
women don't consider us.
Yeah, that's
You know,
true.
if you're
You're
under
third-class citizens.
Yeah,
They're
for real.
second-class citizens.
Yeah.
And tall dudes
Oh
are
my
first.
God.
That's it. Yeah, you guys got it made, bro. Yeah, they don't like me. Oh well,
oh my
Yeah, you're
god, dude.
fine.
fuck them.
You shut the fuck up.
What
Okay.
your mother and I have is a beautiful thing.
It's beautiful.
Damn,
And it's between
Trey.
us.
Neither one of you has a.
Jeez.
Hey man. I'm sure your mom's got that kind of relationship with a lot of people.
Yeah, dude, she got fucked by the drummer of my favorite band.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I live with.
It's a classic bit.
Yeah, it's not bad.
What band was it?
Simple Plan.
That's the problem.
Chuck
That's your favorite band.
You know what's funny? I've got a bunch of comments like that. Like, Simple Plan is your favorite band? Gay.
Like, wait.
Fair enough.
Still?
No. Well, I mean, for different reasons.
But not. No, I'm saying. But okay.
Because
that's
they
better.
fucked your mom.
Yeah. Because it's gotten me a lot of views. Yeah. I went and saw them. I went to the concert. Made a sign.
Yeah.
Showed it.
Yeah.
The guy saw it. He laughed.
Yeah,
That was
that's
cool.
great.
Wow.
Yeah, it was cool.
Good full circle moment.
It was. Yeah.
Did you like hit up your mom that night?
I wonder. I don't know. I was there with some friends. They're like, dude, you should try to get backstage and meet him. I was like, I'm not my mom.
Shake the hand that's been inside of your mother.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I don't have what she has. I'm not my mother.
Yeah, she would have gotten backstage.
Yeah.
That's cool. You're kind of like following in her footsteps, though, going to one of their concerts.
Yeah. Just like I did when she got.
Oh, you guys went together.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
made it so special.
Have you gone home since?
No, but I did fly my mom out to see me headline.
Oh, that's good.
Aw.
Yeah,
That's
I
nice.
did like a weekend at like the B Room Club,
Yeah.
and so she had never seen me do stand up.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
I had
Wow.
my name on the marquee and everything. So
Yeah.
it was really cool. Yeah, got her out for that. She lost her shit. It was cool. Yeah.
That's
Aw.
cool.
Yeah.
Does she live in Canada?
Yeah.
Fuck.
The whole family's out there. Yeah.
Oh, wow. When was the last time you went out?
Fucking college.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
like probably 5 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, too
Wow.
long.
Well, that's
too
very
long.
sweet.
Yeah, not bad. That's a nice way to end it, right?
Yeah, that's such a
I think
sweet
that's
story.
perfect. We did it, folks.